Within just 7 seconds, someone has already decided if they trust you, like you, or even respect you. That's right, before you've even spoken a full sentence, their brain has made a judgment. Today, we're exploring the psychology of first impressions, and why they matter more than you think. What you're about to learn will completely change the way you see yourself, and the way you see others. In this journey together, you'll discover the science behind first impressions and why the human brain is wired to judge so quickly. How nonverbal signals, like body language, facial expressions, and tone, speak louder than words. Why first impressions are often sticky and hard to change, even when they're wrong. And most importantly, how you can take control of your own first impressions, building confidence, trust, and genuine connection. If you've ever felt misunderstood, overlooked, or anxious meeting someone new, this video may just change the way you move through the world. Introduce the concept of the amygdala, our brain's threat detector. Explain that humans evolved to make rapid judgments for survival, friend or foe, safe or dangerous. Reference the psychological concept, thin slicing, from Malcolm Gladwell's Blink, our ability to make quick decisions with limited information. Story example, imagine walking into a crowded room. Within seconds, your brain is scanning facial expressions, posture, and tone. One smile may feel trustworthy, while a frown sets off silent alarms. Transition line, so first impressions aren't just social, they're deeply biological. Body language equals 55%, tone equals 38%, words equals 7%, Mehrabian's communication model, low note context. Show examples, eye contact, handshake firmness, posture, mirroring gestures. Introduce concept of micro-expressions, tiny flashes of emotion that leak true feelings. Story example, a job interview where the interviewer decides in seconds whether you're confident or insecure, often before you've finished your introduction. Curiosity trigger, but here's the twist, sometimes, what people see in us says more about them than it does about us. Explain cognitive biases that make first impressions stick. Halo effect, one positive trait makes us assume others, e.g., attractiveness, right pointing arrow, intelligence. Horn effect, one negative trait overshadows everything else. Psychology reference, Solomon Asher's impression formation study. Relatable scenario. A teacher assuming a student is bright because of neat handwriting, or assuming someone is untrustworthy because of poor eye contact. Transition, and once those impressions are formed, they act like anchors on the open sea, difficult to lift, even when new evidence arrives. Research shows first impressions are sticky, but not impossible to change. Mention confirmation bias. People seek evidence that fits their first impression. Story example, someone thought arrogant at first later becomes a close friend after consistent, genuine behavior. Practical tip, consistency and authenticity are the strongest tools for rewriting impressions. Transition, but before you worry about how others see you, let's flip the compass inward. How do you craft your first impression? Practical, research-backed tips. Mind your body language, upright posture, open stance. Warmth before competence. People trust friendliness before they respect skill. Mirror subtly. Mirroring creates unconscious rapport. Authentic micro moments. A genuine smile activates mirror neurons in others. Psychology tie-in. Self-fulfilling prophecy. How the way we present ourselves shapes how others respond. Curiosity trigger. What you're about to realize is this. First impressions don't just influence how others see you, they influence how you see yourself. Reflective, philosophical tone. Every first impression is a meeting of two stories. Yours and theirs. Both shaped by memory, culture, bias, and hope. When we learn the science, we gain compassion, for ourselves when we stumble, and for others when they misjudge us. Recap key insights. First impressions are fast, biological, and deeply influential. Nonverbal cues shape the majority of judgment. Biases like the halo and horns affect color perception. Impressions can be changed with consistency and authenticity. Call to action. If this exploration opened new horizons for you, consider subscribing to Mindful Navigator. Share your own story in the comments. Was there ever a time a first impression of you turned out to be completely wrong? End note. Remember, we're all sailors navigating unseen waters. Every meeting is a chance to anchor trust, or to drift apart. Anchor until next time, chart your inner seas with science and self-kindness.